What's up guys, Sean here with a Kawasaki Ninja. This is a 2007 ZX6R with Two Brothers racing pipes. It's a really nice bike. Let's take it for a spin. If you want to see how clean it is, check out the walk around video. Make sure this is recording. Yep. Just check out the walk around video. This is the test drive video. This bike has 7,500 miles on it. And let's see how good it runs. You see this right there? That drives me nuts, that little slack. What you can do to take that out is just turn these little levers up here, and you can take that out. See right there? You can turn them to take that slack out. Now it's never a good idea to go too fast on a cold day like today, although it's a whole lot warmer than what it was yesterday, so feels pretty good out. Now the Kawasaki Ninja has always been the, or for a long time, it's been like the bike that everyone thinks, you know, everything's a Ninja. You know, it's like a Band-Aid brand. Everyone calls everything a Band-Aid, when Band-Aid's actually the brand. It'd be like calling every soup Campbell's. I think some of the other companies are getting a little better at it, and everyone doesn't call every bike out there and every sport bike a Ninja. But Kawasaki definitely they did a good job branding the Ninja. And when it first came out, it was definitely the big deal. The ZX10 is definitely a beast, and so is the ZX6R. Definitely a fun bike to ride. Guys, this bike is really clean. It's hard to find clean sport bikes, especially 600 sport bikes, because a lot of people buy them, they don't know what they're doing, and they beat them up, and then they wreck them, and then they die. So this one's definitely a really clean bike. I'm moving a lot of bikes this month. I got about 13 or 14 out. It's only the middle of the month, so I'm hoping to get 20 out this month. And this might be one of them. I'm just rolling in 6th gear. It's got a gear indicator on the dash, which is nice and handy. We're rolling at the speed limit. Now, of course, if it was nice and warm and the tires were all set to good pressure, I could probably hit this corner at, I don't know, 100 if I had my suit on. But I'm gonna hit it at 40. It's nice and easy. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to go home to my family. I don't want to go through the water, so I'm going to wait, let this guy go, and then I'm going to go around it. It's still 40 degrees, but if it looks wet, yeah, it could be black ice. Could be black ice. See a lot of these bikes on the track. Make no mistake, this bike was made for one thing. This bike was made for going fast. This bike feels very at home on the track, and it feels very at home going triple digits. I'm not sure where you live, but in Lancaster and Pennsylvania, there's never really a legal place to do triple digits. So if you need to go that fast, if you need to get that out of your system, get your butt to the track. That's what these bikes are for. That's where you really get to see what your bike can do. You'll never have more fun than hitting the track. I guarantee it, unless you crash, and then you might not have too much fun. But yeah, it's better than crashing on the street. Crashing on the track is better than crashing on the street. Fact. Go around the snow. It really is a pretty nice day out. I mean, a couple days ago it was like 17 degrees. I'm gonna sneak in before this guy does. The thing about these bikes, unless they have the sprockets changed on them, it's a different animal as soon as you hit like 8,000 RPMs. It actually is pretty tame underneath 8,000 RPMs. That's why for the track, I mean, this is made for the track. So when you're really racing, pushing this thing, banging through the gears, you're not going to be in the lower RPMs. Everybody likes to spend a lot of money putting exhaust on bikes. I mean, this Two Brothers pipe probably cost 1,700 bucks. Something close to that. And it gives you more power at the top end, where you probably don't use it very much on the street. But it takes away a little bit of power at the bottom end, where you would use it a lot on the street. That's why personally, for a street bike, I prefer just to keep the stock exhaust on with the exhaust servo connected. What the exhaust servo does is these bikes need more or less back pressure depending on what RPM you're at. At low RPMs they need more back pressure, at high RPMs they need less. So you put a free-flowing exhaust on the bike, you open up more power for top end, but you reduce the power at the bottom end. So anytime you disconnect your exhaust servo, you're kind of crippling yourself for normal street riding and bottom to mid-range. Which bottom and mid-range power is what everybody wants, because that makes it real easy just to, you know, be pulling out of your buddy's driveway or pulling out of the party or pulling out of school and then just popping a wheelie, riding it for a little bit, you know, at lower speeds. This bike runs great. Very, very, very smooth. It's got good tires on it. I mean, I really can't tell that from the ride, but it's cold. I'm not really testing the tires out right now. Even on a hot day, your tires don't get cold enough to be performing at the optimum performance. That's why even in the summertime at a track, you would throw tire warmers on your bike, or you would do a little slow lap. The street is definitely not warm enough to ever get good traction on these tires. That's why you gotta take it easy a little bit. Alright guys, this bike's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying riding it. I just love getting back on sport bikes. I feel so comfortable on them. Me and my buddy went in a weekend. We did 1,200 miles in 2 days on Suzuki sport bikes. I had a 600, he had a 750. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Alright guys, subscribe to the channel. This bike is for sale. This bike will sell fast. I get new bikes in every week, every day, every second. And subscribe, check out my website, srkcycles.com. Alright, thanks guys.